Hey, fellas, and hey, fellas, and hey, fellers, hey, people. I decided to jump back on here and do a small recording after coming back from a 4 mile walk. Thinking as I was going, listening to Pandora in my ear. Let me take my earbud out. And then as I was coming back to the house, I was reading a news. During my cool down, I was reading a smart news article on the looming shutdown, and everybody is going after Chuck Schumer. So at first, I was like, really, Chuck? Come on now. Come on. You said unequivocally on Tuesday, after the House passed it, there was no way that you were going to vote yes for it. And then this morning, or Thursday, you said you're going to vote yes for it because the shutdown would be worse than the other side. I still disagree with you. So here's the thing. I can't find the actual bill. Maybe someone can get the link and put it in the comments. Or if I can find it, I may put it in the comments or may do another video. But here's the thing. You have option A and option B. Option A, if we vote yes, $13 billion of non-defense money will be cut. What's in the 13 billion? Again, I can't find that. But as far as the defense itself, the bill says the Defense Department will get $6 billion. $6 billion. And remember, part of that, I believe, since again, I can't see the bill, I'm remembering $880 billion has to be cut from the Energy and Commerce Committee. And the only way they can do that is through Medicare. Now, what would happen if the government would shut down? Remember, last December, the government did shut down. It did. And at that time, on paper, the Democrats still had the control of the Senate, but the Republicans still had the control of the House. And of course, Mike Johnson, everybody's focusing on Chuck Schumer, but nobody's focusing on Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson, again, there were 3 votes. 3 votes. The first vote, all Democrats and a few Republicans said no because of the bill that Trump wanted, to have an open debt ceiling. Then the second bill didn't even get to the floor because Elon Musk said no. Something was wrong with that, and Elon Musk said no. Who wasn't even part of the election, part of the government at that time. And then the third bill finally got done on Saturday night to open the government the following Monday. This is the same thing. It is the same thing. So I hope, from my perspective, and again, I'm not speaking really for everybody else except for me, but Chuck, you need to reverse what you're saying. It is going to be worse for this bill to be passed than it is for the government to be shut down. Because if the government is shut down, the Republicans have to come to the table. Because if they don't come to the table, the focus is going to be on them. I don't know why the Democrats didn't open their mouths when the House was doing their thing about the bill. Even the senators, the Democratic senators, trying to support their partners in the House, I don't know why they didn't open their mouths. Why didn't you open your mouths to let us know that the Republicans were not allowing you to be at the table to create the bill? You said this after the point. You said it after the point. Why? I want somebody, whether it's, even if it's AOC and Jasmine Crockett, or even, and then on the Senate side, Cory Booker, Senator Lockton from Michigan. I know that I'm Lockton. I think I am mispronouncing your name. I don't care who answers the question, but tell me, why did y'all not open your mouths before the bill was even voted on? Because you knew when the Appropriations Committee was doing the bill, you knew they were doing the bill. Why didn't you open your mouths saying that the Republicans were not allowing y'all to come to the table? Why? Because I need to know that. I need to know that. That is knowledge. That is information. And remember, one of the errors of the election, since Kamala Harris did not become the president, was messaging. Don't hide this information. Don't. Because I'm in the state of North Carolina, and I know who my representative is. Ms. Alma, thank you for voting no in the House, because I'm in the 12th district. But my senators, I already know my senators are going to vote to pass the bill because they're Republicans and they support Trump. I know they are. Tom Tillis and Senator Ted, I know they are. But guess what? Tom Tillis is going to be primaried. Elon Musk has already said that. So good. But we need to find someone, because North Carolina is a swing state, meaning that we're purple. So we need to find someone on the Democratic side. Please, Roy Cooper. You can't be the governor anymore. Please get into the Senate election cycle and take Tom Tillis, take the Republican seat back. Please. Now, of course, if the government shut down, federal workers can't go to work, or they have to work with no pay. That happened the same way last December, and the same way the last time a bill was at the end of the week. This is ridiculous. If you want a full year funding, then do the full year funding. Stop kicking the can down the road. As I said in one of my Facebook posts, I hope someone is tracking PTSD cases for the federal workers who are saying, come to work. Nope, don't come to work. Come to work. Nope, don't come to work. And then a court, you're fired. And then the judges say, no, you're not fired. That's unconstitutional. Go back to work. This merry-go-round, or this merry-go-round door, it's ridiculous. So the TSA can't go to work. Federal workers can't go to work. Medicare and Medicaid, those offices will be closed. And then they have to go back to the table to get a bill done. So here's what the thing is, and this is why I'm mad with the Democrats too. They want a 30-day stopgap to keep the government open for 30 days and then go back to the table to do another bill for the rest of the year up to September 30th, which is the end of the government's fiscal year. This better be the last time that you're doing this, because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And I hope other people are sick and tired of this. And the reason this is magnified is because of Trump being in the presidency. Because if you pass this bill, if they pass this bill, Trump is trying to take power from the legislative branch and move it to the executive branch to control some of the money, and that is unconstitutional. The executive branch does not have power for the purse strings. That is the legislative branch. People, you put someone in the presidency who has no idea what the Constitution says. No idea. We have an attorney general who does not know what the Constitution says. We have a Secretary of Defense who doesn't know what the Constitution says. And I can tell you, the Director of National Intelligence and the Director of Homeland Security and the Secretary of Homeland Security, the borders they have no idea what the Constitution says. Because now the Supreme Court is going to have a case about the 14th Amendment because Trump wants birthright citizenship removed. The 14th Amendment says anyone who is born within our borders in this country is a U.S. citizen. That is a 14th Amendment to the Constitution, and the only way that an amendment can be removed from the Constitution is through Congress and through all 50 states. If you need a civics lesson, please reach out to your local community college and get a civics lesson so that you can understand this. It's ridiculous that most of the people in this country don't even know what is in the damn Constitution. Make the Republicans play ball. And Democrats, I'm going to tell you, I don't have Elon Musk's money, and other people and other organizations don't have Elon Musk's money. But I will say this. In the genre of Game of Thrones, and even though I'm in the South, but I'm in North Carolina, I'm going to say this. The North remembers. North Carolina remembers. Charlotte remembers. And this voter remembers. And when these candidates start running for positions, I'm going to do videos because I'm saving the receipts. I hope y'all are saving the receipts. This is ridiculous. I have no control of the vote. I have no control of the vote. So they've got two Democrats, Chuck Schumer and Senator John Fetterman. I'm not even going to talk about John Fetterman. I'm not. Cognitive issues. I'm not going to talk about him. The Republicans need 8 Democrats in order to get this passed. And some of the senators are holding the cards to their chest. Why? Why are you holding the cards to your chest? Just say whether you're going to vote or not. Because once the vote happens, we're going to know who voted yes to pass it. We are. And if you vote yes, you better damn well tell us why you voted yes, and it better make sense. The same way that John Golden, who is a Democrat, voted yes to keep the government open on the House side. Hell, there was a Republican, Tom Massey, who Trump said is now going to be primaried because he voted no. And he said the bill was ridiculous. A Republican said the bill was ridiculous. And he joined the Democrats. So remember these, you already know Chuck Schumer's name, and you know what his excuse is for vote, his reason. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because we're not in some playground sandbox. His reason, you already know why he's going to vote no. You already know Senator Fetterman has already said he's going to vote yes. And I'm sorry, Chuck Schumer is going to vote yes as well. They need 6 more senators. From my standpoint, I hope they do not pass this bill, because everybody thinks that Doge is going to go like a bulldoze through a china shop if the government shuts down, because no one can control them. Well, I mean, from my standpoint, what I've been seeing and everything, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Because Doge is still there whether the bill is paid or not, a bill is passed or not. So please, 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 watch the news. Tell your family and friends that this matters. This process matters. And if they kick the can down the road again, this will be the last time that we want to see them kick the can down again. Get it done. Get it done. You have a 1-year budget. You have to do a budget every year. Get it done the first time, instead of playing gamesmanship. All right, so I got to go. I got to go get a shower, and shave and all this, because on the camera I don't want to see all this on the camera. But anyway, I just wanted to get on, get this off my chest and get this on, and I will see you on another video, possibly after the vote happens. Have a good afternoon.